Top 7 worst camera brands for low light photography. Camera brands are constantly evolving, striving to offer the best image quality, features, and performance. However, not all cameras are created equal, and some brands struggle significantly when it comes to low light photography. Capturing images in dimly lit environments requires advanced sensor technology, noise reduction capabilities, and excellent dynamic range. Unfortunately, certain camera brands fall short in these aspects, leading to grainy, noisy, or underexposed photos. This video analyzes the worst camera brands for low-light photography and explores the reasons behind their poor performance. By understanding these shortcomings, photographers can make better purchasing decisions and avoid frustration when shooting in challenging lighting conditions. If you frequently shoot in low-light environments, choosing the right camera is crucial for achieving sharp, detailed, and vibrant images. Let's delve into why some brands struggle and which ones should be avoided for low-light photography. Why some camera brands struggle in low light. Low light photography demands advanced sensor technology and image processing capabilities. Cameras that struggle in low light often have smaller sensors, weak noise reduction algorithms, and limited dynamic range. These limitations result in grainy or blurry images when shooting in dim conditions. Additionally, poor autofocus performance in low light can lead to out-of-focus subjects. Some brands prioritize affordability over high-end low-light performance, making their cameras unsuitable for night photography, concerts, or indoor events. Without effective noise control and high ISO capabilities, these cameras fail to produce usable images in challenging lighting scenarios. What is low-light photography? Low-light photography refers to capturing images in environments where natural or artificial light is minimal. Examples include night photography, indoor shots without flash, concert photography, and astrophotography. This type of photography requires cameras with excellent sensor sensitivity, good ISO performance, and effective noise reduction to maintain image quality. Unlike well-lit conditions, where most cameras perform adequately, low-light situations push camera sensors to their limits. A camera's ability to handle high ISO settings without excessive noise plays a critical role in producing sharp and clear images. Additionally, larger sensor sizes, such as full-frame and API sensors, tend to perform better in low light compared to smaller sensor formats like Micro Four Thirds or compact cameras. The choice of lens also matters. Wider apertures, e.g., f1.8 or f2.8, allow more light into the sensor, improving low light performance. The importance of low light performance. Good low light performance is essential for various photography genres, including event photography, portraits, wildlife, and videography. Many crucial moments occur in dim lighting conditions such as weddings, concerts, or nighttime cityscapes. A camera that excels in low light conditions ensures clear, detailed, and vibrant images without excessive noise or motion blur. Additionally, videographers need strong low-light capabilities to capture cinematic footage without requiring excessive artificial lighting. Poor low-light performance can lead to frustration, requiring more post-processing to fix grainy or underexposed images. Photographers who often work in such conditions should prioritize cameras with larger sensors, advanced noise reduction, and good dynamic range to maintain image quality in various lighting scenarios. Common challenges in low light. Noise and grain. High ISO settings introduce digital noise, which reduces image clarity and detail. Slow autofocus. Many cameras struggle to lock focus in dim lighting, leading to blurry or missed shots. Motion blur. Longer shutter speeds to compensate for low light can result in blurred images. Limited dynamic range. Poor dynamic range reduces details in shadows and highlights. Color accuracy issues. Some sensors struggle to reproduce accurate colors in low light settings. Weak built-in flash. Many entry-level cameras rely on weak flashes that fail to illuminate scenes properly. 7 worst camera brands to avoid for low light. Here are the top 7 worst camera brands you should avoid at all costs when shooting in low light conditions. 1. Nikon's entry-level models. The first in our list of worst camera brands today is Nikon's entry-level models. While Nikon is known for producing excellent professional cameras, its entry-level models struggle significantly in low-light conditions. Cameras such as the Nikon D3500 and DV600 feature APS-C sensors that lack the advanced noise reduction capabilities found in higher-end Nikon models. When shooting at high ISO settings, these cameras introduce excessive grain and noise, making it difficult to capture sharp images in dark environments. Another major issue with Nikon's entry-level models is their autofocus performance in low light. These cameras rely on contrast detection autofocus, which is considerably slower and less accurate in dim conditions. This leads to a frustrating experience when trying to capture moving subjects in low-light situations. Furthermore, Nikon's budget-friendly DSLRs lack advanced image stabilization, making it harder to shoot handheld in dark environments without resulting in motion blur. Without a fast lens or external lighting, users may struggle to get decent results when shooting indoors, at night, or in low-lit event settings. 2. Canon's Rebel series. The next on our list is Canon's Rebel series, including models like the T7i, T8i, and SL3, is another lineup that struggles with low-light photography. While Canon's high-end mirrorless and full-frame cameras perform well, their entry-level DSLRs fail to deliver in dark conditions. These cameras feature outdated sensor technology that produces excessive noise at ISO levels above 1600. Another issue is their limited dynamic range, which results in poor shadow and highlight retention. Low-light images captured with these cameras often appear flat and lack detail in darker areas. Additionally, the Rebel series relies on older digic image processors that do not handle noise reduction effectively, leading to a noticeable drop in image quality compared to more advanced Canon models. Autofocus performance is another downside. The Rebel series struggles to lock focus in low-light conditions, making it difficult to capture sharp images in dim environments. If you're looking for a Canon camera with good low-light performance, it's best to avoid the Rebel series and opt for the EOS R series mirrorless models instead. 3. Sony's compact cameras. Moving on to the next is Sony's compact cameras. Sony produces some of the best mirrorless cameras on the market, but their compact cybershot models, such as the WX500 and HX90V, are among the worst choices for low-light photography. These cameras feature tiny 1.5-3-inch sensors that struggle to gather enough light, leading to poor image quality in dim settings. In addition to their small sensors, Sony's compact cameras have weak built-in flashes and lack external flash support, further limiting their ability to perform in low light. High ISO performance is subpar, with excessive noise appearing at settings above ISO 800. Another issue is the lens quality. Many Sony compact cameras use slow lenses with limited aperture ranges, preventing them from capturing enough light in darker environments. The autofocus system also struggles in low light, making it difficult to capture sharp and well-exposed images. For photographers who need strong low-light performance, Sony's alpha mirrorless cameras are a far better choice than their compact cybershot models. Number 4. Fujifilm's older X series models. The fourth on our list is Fujifilm's older X series models. Fujifilm's older X series cameras, such as the X-T100, lack strong noise reduction and dynamic range, making them poor choices for low-light shooting. While newer models have improved, older versions still struggle with high ISO performance. The X-T100, for example, has an outdated sensor and weak autofocus in low light. When shooting at ISO levels above 3200, images become excessively noisy, making it difficult to capture clear shots. Fujifilm's color science is well regarded, but that does little to improve its low-light performance in older models. Additionally, many of these cameras lack in-body image stabilization, further reducing their usability in dark environments where longer exposures are necessary. 5. Olympus Pen and OMD models. Olympus cameras use micro four thirds sensors, which are smaller than APS-C and full-frame sensors. This results in more noise and reduced dynamic range in low-light situations. Models like the Olympus Pen EPL10 and OMD EM10 struggle at high ISO levels. The smaller sensor size makes it difficult to capture enough light, and images taken at ISO 6400 or higher tend to be riddled with grain. Furthermore, the autofocus system on these cameras struggles in dark environments, often hunting for focus and leading to blurry images. While Olympus cameras are praised for their portability and innovative features, they fall short when it comes to handling dimly lit scenes. Many users report that even with fast lenses, these cameras still underperform compared to APS-C and full-frame competitors. Number 6. Panasonic Lumix G series. Sitting on the sixth position is Panasonic's Lumix G series cameras, such as the G85 and G95, also use Micro Four Thirds sensors. These cameras face challenges with noise reduction and dynamic range, making them less effective for low light photography. The Lumix G85, for instance, struggles with high ISO performance, producing noisy images at settings above 3200. Additionally, the autofocus system on these cameras does not perform well in low light, leading to frustrating delays when trying to capture sharp images. While Panasonic does offer excellent video capabilities, their still image performance in dim lighting is not up to par with other brands. The lack of dual native ISO technology in many of these models also limits their flexibility in low light situations, forcing users to rely on extensive post-processing to clean up their shots. 7. GoPro and action cameras. While GoPros and other action cameras excel in bright conditions, they are among the worst choices for low-light photography. Their small sensors and high noise levels make nighttime or indoor shots look grainy and blurry. GoPro cameras, such as the Hero 10 and Hero 11, rely heavily on digital noise reduction, which often results in smudgy, unnatural-looking images when shooting in low light. The fixed wide aperture also limits control over exposure, making it difficult to capture well-exposed images in dark environments. While newer models have slightly improved low-light performance, they still lag behind traditional cameras, making them a poor choice for serious low-light photography. Analyzing the issues. Sensor size. While analyzing the issue with these cameras, here are the focus. Smaller sensors and noise. Cameras with smaller sensors struggle to gather enough light, leading to increased noise at high ISO settings. The role of dynamic range. A camera with poor dynamic range loses details in shadows and highlights, reducing overall image quality. How sensor technology affects low light. Newer sensor technologies like BSI, backside illuminated sensors, improve low light performance, while outdated sensors struggle. Alternative brands with superior low light performance. 1. Sony Alpha Series, excellent full-frame sensors with top-tier low light performance. 2. Canon R Series, advanced mirrorless cameras with strong ISO capabilities. 3. Nikon Z Series, high-quality full-frame and APS-C cameras that handle dim lighting well. Tips for shooting in low light. Utilize ISO sensitivity. Increase ISO to brighten images while managing noise. Master shutter speed and aperture. Use a fast lens f1.18 or wider and slower shutter speeds. Explore post-processing techniques. Use noise reduction in software like Lightroom to enhance image quality. Conclusion: making informed choices. Understanding the limitations of certain camera brands in low light helps photographers make better purchasing decisions. Researching camera specs, choosing larger sensors, and mastering low-light techniques can significantly improve image quality in challenging conditions. By embracing the creative potential of low-light photography, photographers can capture stunning images even in dim environments.